Oh, what started out as kind of a joke. I reached up my arms. I figured that'd be a good way to get started this morning when it's a hard morning to start. But it's good morning, Uplift. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Melgo and Matthew and Freddie and Flawswit. I wonder if I can push this to the side. I'm worried if I do this, everything's going to go bad. No, I don't know how. There's a way on a different, good morning, Big Steppers, on a different social media platform where you slide your finger to the right and the font becomes bigger and the video of me becomes a little less crisp and clear. Heaven forbid my video of me, the picture of me. Good morning, gallery or guru. The picture of me would be a little less crisp and clear. But good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Tuesday morning. Oh, it's April 9th. Started my show this morning by doing a stretch, kind of was exaggerating, joking it, but then I lifted my arms up and groaned and went, good morning, Toombs. Went, oh, it felt so good, and it's really what my body needed. So sometimes the things we start just as a joke, I think things happen for a reason. And there was a reason I wanted to be funny and go, oh, 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 everything hurts. Everything hurts. I'm 55 years old. I'm feeling old this morning. I wasn't super excited to hop on. Woke up this morning, didn't sleep real well. Woke up, I got a little soreness in my ear, a little soreness in my throat. It was like 3:30 in the morning, and I was laying there going, oh, I hope I can go back to sleep. Please go back to sleep. And wasn't sure if I could or not. So I did a couple affirmations, positive meditative affirmations that I rely on to get me through the hardest of times, and was able to drip back off to sleep for a little bit till 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. Obviously, I got my coffee started. It was funny though. I woke up and I don't know. Sometimes the positive affirmations really hit home and turn your spirits right around. And I think they always provide some benefit, but sometimes they provide a little bit of laughter on my part. And it was like, everything in your life is working out just perfect. And honestly, everything in my life wasn't feeling very perfect at that moment. I was laying there, I didn't sleep well, I'm feeling like I have a cold coming on. I was just kind of feeling cruddy and grumpy and poopy and yucky, and maybe that's the point of the positive affirmations, to remind you, as bad as you feel at that moment, that everything in life's going to work out just perfectly. So anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show. Good morning, Chipbot, about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, you know it is a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I am excited to take my first sip at this. I mean, it's a pretty late hour for me. I usually go live about 5:30. But the skies are light. Kids are going to be scurrying off to school soon. Let me tell you, my kitchen was a big mess when I got up. So I'm going to hold off on the coffee. And just was going, wow, sore throat, no sleep. Got to do my coffee show. Messy kitchen as heck. And kind of chuckled and was going to ignore it and pout and fret. And then I kind of put some plates in the sink and kind of rinsed them off as I was getting my coffee started. And did just kind of threw out some ice cream tops and some napkins that were sitting on the counter that nobody put away and left for me the following morning. And I threw them out. It only took a minute or so, but I was kind of chuckled. And I thought to myself, one bite at a time. And I don't have everything figured out, and I'm always not sunshine and rainbows. I promise you, the reason I do this show is because I'm using what I'm saying to get me through the hard days, and reminded myself that sometimes you got to take life one bite at a time, and remind yourself that despite your sore throat or the messy kitchen or the dog that wants walked the first thing in the morning, that everything is working out just as it's supposed to. So, again, back to the coffee. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. I feel bad. It's great. It's a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. We ordered it online, and not even totally sure what it is. It's the caramel something. I tell you what coffee I'm drinking, but it's some caramel something. I usually stick to Starbucks bags of coffee in the morning, and there's several I really like. And I've been drinking a lot of the Starbucks toasted mocha or toasted coconut mocha and the Starbucks cinnamon dolce the last month or two. But we were running out and ordered some coffee online, and somebody ordered some Dunkin' Donuts caramel something or other. If I drink it again tomorrow, I'll try and remember what it was, or bring the bag out so I can show it to you and so I can endorse their product. But let's have another sip. It was quite nice. So as my morning of slight troubles continued this morning, I grabbed my water. Should drink a lot of water. Feeling very congested. Again, I have a cold coming on. Held my coffee cup against my stomach like this, and was sliding the doors, and was trying to walk in, and some coffee spilled down my shirt. Now, I could be bummed out that it's cold and wet. And to be honest, I am a little bummed out that it's cold and wet. But as I was staring at myself in the camera, I thought of how fortunate I was that I was wearing a black shirt. And that although the shirt does have a big cold and wet spot now, it was hot, but now it's cold. I'm very fortunate that I'm wearing a black shirt and the stain doesn't show. So again, and I say that tongue in cheek, but again, there's so many examples of turning that frown upside down and finding the blessings and finding something to be grateful for. And again, I woke up not feeling great, not feeling smiley and happy, feeling sick and tired and overwhelmed with stuff in a coffee-stained shirt. But 10 minutes later, I'm smiling and laughing as I'm telling the stories of the last 15 minutes, and feeling better already. So there is hope. So let's have a little more coffee. So it's Tuesday morning. We got a quiet crowd today. Some of my regulars aren't hopping on that pepper me with questions. Good morning, King Cheddar. So you guys are letting me kind of go off in any direction I can or would. And that's okay. That's okay. I have the ability to talk aimlessly, which brings me to a subject I was going to bring up. I did a live video yesterday on Instagram covering the solar eclipse that we had. And I mean, I'm fascinated by the science and think it's really neat that it happens, and loves the space and look up to the sky and pray almost to the stars every morning when I take my dog out. Not to the stars, but to God. But I kind of look at all that stuff as the universe, which is another name in my book. I mean, the way I look at God. And however, I did my live show. I got on 15 minutes before the peak of the eclipse. And here in Naperville, Illinois, where I'm coming at you from, it is Ken Gone Wild. Where I'm coming at you from, we were going to get a 94% lunar, coverage of the sun or what have you. And, I thought 94%. Some people told me it was going to be pitch dark or really dark. And I'm 55. I've been through a few eclipses, and every time I go through one, I kind of go, huh, this is interesting. And then kind of go about my day. So it always seems like, although it's neat, and although the phenomena that is the eclipse is really cool, when you're out there and you see people with their glasses and whatever, you kind of go, huh, all right, let's go about our day, because it doesn't get as dark as you thought. And although it is cool, and a couple people while I was doing my live show handed me my glasses, and I was able to look up, and it is kind of neat seeing the sun with this big big round disc covering up most of it. And so I do think it's neat. After I did my show, or as the clock hit, when it became 94% coverage right at 2:07, I'm going, huh, thought it'd be darker. But yeah. So anyway, it's Tuesday morning. I don't know how much I have for you. I feel better that I hopped on live. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of growth on various social media platforms, somehow or other, with this being the main product. But I go live most mornings. And, Auntie Mary Lou started following me. Thank you so much for following me. I so appreciate you guys following me. Again, Coffee with Ken's a show that started about 5 years back when I was in a dark space in life, and decided I needed to feel a little bit better, and started working on myself, and listening to positive affirmations, going to church, starting praying, focusing on gratitude. And along my journey over the last 5 years, I stopped drinking and smoking pot as well. And it continues to be the story of a guy trying to get a little bit better every day, and who kind of documents it through this show. And not every day is great, and not every day do I wake up smiling, or some days I'm frustrated, and the emotions are still there every day. The excitement, the joy, the disappointment in the eclipse. Somebody asked what I'm looking at. First, just looking, my dog was coming up to my window, and now my stepson came down, so that's what I keep looking at in the window. So that's your answer. You're growing. I stopped drinking as well almost 3 years ago. Nice job, King Cheddar. Yeah, I'm growing, and I'm surprised how much growth can take later in life. Again, I started Coffee with Ken when I was 50 years old, and it's kind of part of who I am now, and I don't know, part of my morning experience every day, and part of what gets me out of bed, and forces me to face my feelings, or my demons, or the mess in the kitchen, or the wet shirt, or the sore throat, or the, I don't know, all the stuff that gets us in life. And I don't know, allows me to face them and deal with them in a healthy fashion, and get started on the right foot and the right note, and put a smile on my face, and just kind of get started feeling good every day. And I appreciate you guys for joining. King Cheddar, you have an awesome, awesome day. I appreciate you guys for watching and hopping on. I've been on different social media platforms. I just started doing it on Instagram, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, because that seems the platform of mine that grows the quickest. And I appreciate that, and all the love and support I've gotten on this page for my little videos I post. I post a lot of videos, a lot of shorts, a lot of reels, a lot of TikToks, and trying to have a lot of fun. And hopefully some of my content is entertaining, inspirational, educational sometimes, and maybe even downright silly. So, one more sip of coffee. I got my dog waiting for me out there because I didn't take her out to go potty. Got my stepson with messy hair eating something in the kitchen. He's probably the cause for most of the mess that I woke up to this morning. And I don't know, I got a Tuesday full of surprises waiting for me. I am excited. My daughters are running. Howdy, Benjamin from Texas. My two older daughters who live with my first wife out in Oswego have a track meet today. And it's going to be a beautiful night, and it's senior night. And my oldest girl, is 18 or almost 18, and she's been running for 3 years or 4 years if you count the first year because of COVID. But it's her senior night, and it's kind of a big ceremony, and it's sweet. And they put a professional picture of her on the stadium, and she walks down the track with her mom and dad, and the people cheer, and she's running 3 races, and the last meet of the night is the 4x400 meter. I used to run track, which is everyone runs one lap around the track, and it's always the last track meet of every meet, and I think it's probably the coolest meet. And my second daughter, who is a freshman, is pretty fast, and she's running on it as well. So I have 2 girls running the 4x400, and as a former track runner and proud papa, it is a proud data moment, or it will be, and I'm excited about cheering that on tonight. And I'm going to cheer as loud as I can and be as proud as I can and love on my girls as much as I can, and try not to embarrass them because I tend to cheer pretty loud. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that a lot. So anyway, I hope you're looking forward to your day as well. I want to thank you for joining on this Tuesday morning. I usually hop on around 5:30 most mornings. I've been doing it on Instagram. I probably will continue, but you never know where life's going to lead you. Some days, again, I was doing it on a different platform for the last 2.5 years, and I don't know, things changed, and yeah, things changed. Says track season is the best. Miss it. Graduated in '09. Yeah, no, I miss it. I miss it already. My oldest daughter, and she's not the fleetest of foot, but she loves it and loves the team, and I don't know. Tries real hard and has been dedicated, and just makes me so proud the effort she puts into it. And I don't know how she always checks in with me, and we talk strategy and how she did, and yeah, and she's gonna be running the 4x400 tonight, and with her little sister. And super excited for her. Hope they don't drop the baton or anything, but even if they do, as long as they pick it up and finish the race, that's what's important. Because in life, we're going to drop a baton or two, and we're going to trip or fall, and we're going to wake up with a sore throat and a messy kitchen and a stuffy head and a grumpy attitude, because that's part of life. But the important part is shaking all that off and doing our best on any given day, and moving forward. So I want to thank you for joining. Appreciate you. You guys mean a lot to me. I appreciate the interaction. Hope you follow my page, enjoy my content. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. And hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.